Okay, question. Compare the agricultural land use pattern of Von Tonne and Sinclair. Compare and contrast the two authors. We're doing that for 10 marks. Now, for an answer plan, you start with the comparison. What are the similarities between when they say compare and contrast, it means the similarities and the differences. So for the similarities, both authors, their theories are based on land use pattern. With both authors, they assume that the two farmers that are compared have just a single market. Both authors talk about economic rents. Now, but for the differences, for Von Tonne, the theory stated that the intensity of agriculture reduces with distance from the central city, while for Sinclair, the intensity of agriculture increases with distance from the central city. That's the first difference. For the second difference, Von Tonne talks about transport costs, but Sinclair does not talk about transport costs. For the third difference, Sinclair talks about urban blight that affects farmers that are closer to the city, but Von Tonne does not talk about that. For Von Tonne, for Sinclair, the next difference is that for Sinclair, a farmer that is closer to the market, the farm is prone to vandalism and pollution, and the government can also decide to use that same farmland when the crops are growing to carry out any activity that will benefit everybody. But Von Tonne does not talk about that. No, so that is it. And then when we talk of a locational rent, it's just the money that a farmer obtains from the cultivation of crops, including the transport or the expenditures. Now, at times you are asked to calculate locational rents. The formula for you to calculate your locational rent will be total revenue minus total cost. What is left is your locational rents. Then for the two authors, their theories have assumptions. So when you are studying the theory, you should make sure you study the assumptions too, because at times in your exam you will be asked to explain the theories. Give just the assumptions of the authors. And then there's a curve to that buttress the explanation.